horn test right here. 3.8S, meaning that this car can do 0 to 100 in 3.8 seconds. Ooh. We were just in comfort mode. Hi BYD. Open window. Hey guys, here we have the all-new BYD Seal, and we are going to be taking it for a POV drive. But before we do that, let's go ahead and take a look at the exterior and interior first. So here is the front of the car. You can see it is very sharp. It does have this slim headlight design with your DRLs down there, and also this very trick illuminated pattern there. Now, being a fully electric vehicle, it doesn't have much grille, so you just get that little vent down there to cool the motors. As you move to the side, you can see the 19-inch wheels wrapped in Continental Eco Contact 6Q tires. You do get BYD design faux vents right there. But yeah, the overall side profile of the car is just that sleek sports sedan. You do get pop-out door handles with the BYD logo. You have black garnishes throughout the side window profile. This is your charging port for the car. AC and DC capable. You just open it by pressing the side of the cap. Towards the rear, we can see this light bar that goes through the width of the BYD Seal. You can see the BYD Seal logo right here with 3.8S, meaning that this car can do 0 to 100 in 3.8 seconds. Down below on the bumper, we can see some aggressive rear diffusers right here, indicating that this is somewhat of a sporty vehicle. Open the trunk. The trunk is power operated. You can see this is the cargo space that you get. We also get 60/40 split rear folding seats for more cargo space. It is quite deep inside, and you get some underfloor storage here. So to close it, just press this button right here. If we hop in the back seat, so once you get inside, you will notice that the floor is a bit raised because the batteries are underneath. Solid door sounding. And the sloping roofline does make it a bit harder to get in because you have to scooch down a bit so you won't hit your head. You get bucket style front seats. I have tons of legroom. Footroom too. I can stretch my feet out a bit. You have a flat floor, being an all-electric vehicle, so I can scooch over in the middle seat, and there's still enough space on the outward seats. This is the interior of the BYD Seal, and it's very flowy, very smooth. It has that BYD signature to it with the floating screen that also rotates, which I'll show in a bit. Up top, you get a full glass roof, which is tinted, and it does provide insulation inside the cabin. This is the rear seat of the BYD Seal. You can see BYD logo right there. You have a center armrest with 2 cup holders. So yeah, I can sit comfortably back here. I have this amount of headroom because, again, of the sloping roofline. We move towards the front. Door sound check. It's pretty solid. So yeah, once you're inside, the seats feel really snug, and you sit quite low to the car as well, despite having the raised roof. It has a digital floating tablet style display for the driver and this large infotainment screen for the center infotainment, which you can also rotate via this button right here. So this is the key for the BYD Seal. You have your lock, unlock, your trunk release, and your remote start. With the BYD logo at the back. You have 2 wireless charging pads right there, your gear selector, your aircon controls, shortcut controls are right here, which are a nice touch. You have a auto hold function, your blind spot monitoring, your different driving modes can be selected here. So eco, normal, and sport. You have your volume controls right here. Your P button is for the park. So if you want to put it in gear, just put your foot on the brake. Click it down for drive, up for reverse, and you can see your 360-degree camera. So to open park, just press the P button. To start a vehicle, just press this start button right here. Fit and finish inside feels really solid. Everything feels well built. And the materials used are also premium. You have soft touch here, some Alcantara material right here, and a padded dorm armrest, as well as the center console. You have two cup holders, an NFC pad right here, and if you lift it up, it is very deep and you can store more items here. The cup holders are also neat too because you can push it down for taller drinks, and if you want to close it, just press this button right here. So let's go ahead and take it for a drive. So to start it, so to put it in drive, just flick this gear selector right here, and the parking brake automatically disengages. So you have a 3-spoke steering wheel design, leather wrapped with contrasting stitching. Off to the left, you have your cruise control adaptive. Off to the right, you have your different connectivity controls from your phone, the radio, whatnot. One interesting detail that I noticed is that you can't hear the pop-out door handles as much inside. We are currently in the normal mode and the standard brake region. This is the main screen for the infotainment. You have your navigation, Bluetooth audio, and radio. Steering feedback is very light. We can set 2 different gauge displays. So this is the classic. You can set your temperature, your fan speed, your 0 to 100 timer. You also get a driver's heads-up display, which shows you vital details like your speed limit, and your adaptive cruise. This car is really fast, very instant torque. Brake feel is also good. It is not rubbery or it doesn't feel artificial. Steering assist is still was in comfort. Now I switched it off to sport. So it does say 3.8S at the back, and it does go 0 to 100 in 3.8 seconds when you want it to. We were just in comfort mode. What more if we were in sport? Yeah, this thing is really fast. Steering feedback, well, it is still heavily assisted, but once you're in sport mode, it does feel weighted. Here are some of the features. You can set your ambient colors too, from different colors. You can also do some dynamic ambient light, which changes depending on your driving setting. But the overall ride is still comfortable. There's not much road noise going inside the cabin, and it soaks the bumps pretty well. You have your ADAS right here, your active cruise control, some of your driving assists, like your lane support system, traffic sign recognition, your active safety features from your automatic emergency braking, front cross traffic alert. Visibility throughout the car is quite good. It's very normal for a sedan. The windows aren't that small, so it does let some light inside the cabin. Again, the roof is all glass, but it doesn't let in a lot of sunlight, so it's not as hot as you would think. Off to the left of the steering wheel, you have your automatic headlights. To the right, you have your automatic rain sensing wipers. This is the button to control the screen if you want it landscape or portrait. So I think this has a much more cleaner setup, because in portrait it just feels tacked on. This one feels much more integrated with the vehicle. And if we set you have seat heating too, or seat ventilation. So you can also do that. You'll have ventilated seats for the front passengers. You'll also get air purification system inside the cabin. Now the air vents, these are actually fixed, but there are little motors inside, so you can control it here. Very much like a Tesla. Do a horn test right here. Very premium. So in eco mode, power is much more reserved. Slight throttle inputs, and power is delivered much more linear. Unlike in sport, where it's just really instant. There's also a voice command system right here, wherein you can say, "Hi BYD."
Showing the help menu now.
Open window. So it detects that I'm the one talking, so it opened my driver window. Close window. And you can turn it off by pressing the X button on the mic, because when you don't turn it off, it will just listen to you even when you're talking. The NVH is pretty good with this car because you don't get a lot of outside noise inside the cabin, so you can really relax whether you're stuck in traffic. And being a fully electric vehicle, you don't get that vibration from the engine. This button right here on the steering wheel, when you press it, it will turn on the 360 camera. Okay guys, that was a quick POV drive off the BYD Seal. To put the car in park, just press this P button right here. And to turn it off, press the start stop button here. Now it's turned off. Parking brake is automatically engaged, and when you open the door, the seats will move back, aiding you in entry and exit. If you enjoyed this video, please leave a like and don't forget to subscribe to the channel to be notified once I upload a new video. This has been TJ. I'll see you in the next video. Thanks for watching.